Welcome to Part of My Frenchie. This is me, 143. If you don't have a friend, you have three now. Thank you for stopping by this week. So, in going through some of the topics that I had seen online this week, there seemed, well, there's always a lot of pet loss online, and I always try to direct people over to the channel because I believe this is a wonderful resource for people when they have questions, when they feel that they need comfort, when they need to feel that they are normal and that somebody understands them. First, I'd like to say that if you're here, welcome, and I'm glad you stopped by. Second, I'd like to say that everything that you are feeling with regards to the loss of your pet is very normal. Even if you've been grieving for a year, 2 years, 3 years, it's normal. And don't let anybody shame you into thinking that it's not, because it is. Another thing that I want to talk about in the grieving process is don't let anybody rush you on your grieving journey. When you're grieving, don't let people shame you into not don't let anybody shame you into grieving too much. Don't let anybody shame you into getting another dog, getting another cat when you're not ready. Don't let anybody shame you into picking up the dog bowls that are still standing there, or picking up the dog leash, or getting rid of the stuff. You do it when you're ready. You remove things when you're ready. If you choose to get a new dog or a cat, you do it when you're ready. Do not let anybody pressure you into doing things when you're not ready. Because I'll tell you what happens. Many times, resent comes with that. And what I've also found that with people who have very good intention, they'll go out and buy a dog or a cat for somebody, and they do the whole surprise thing, and the person is just not ready, and it doesn't go off well, unfortunately. And the sad thing is for the poor dog or cat, they I don't want to say they don't get loved, because they get loved, but the person that lost the animal has this kind of weird feeling that they're doing some sort of injustice to the pet that they lost. Like they're not done grieving, but then they don't feel that they should be giving attention to this new dog. So so they don't want to give the new dog attention. Like they're doing it, they're almost like they're cheating on the old dog. Excuse me, my two are misbehaving. Rosie, come here. Get your sister. Get your sister. Go get your sister. Come here. Come here. Mine are misbehaving. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Mine were misbehaving. Come here. Up. You come up here. No, come here. Come here. So they're not now misbehaving. So yeah, so there's so many misconceptions with pet loss, because not everybody is a pet person, and not everybody has pets. And B, for so long, there's been this stigma around pet loss grief that it was like you had to hide it. Like it was shameful to grieve the loss of a pet for some odd reason. And I'll be very honest. I recall when I lost my first pet that when I lost my first pet, I was at work and I was so scared that, I went and, I was so upset and everything that, after I lost my cat, I went running back to work because I was afraid of getting in trouble at work. And that's ridiculous. There was one young lady at our job that, she had gotten up and all of a sudden she left, and I had asked the other supervisor where she went, and they said that, she was going to, unfortunately they had to put her dog down and she was going to get back online from home. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, why is that happening? She shouldn't be getting back online. She is losing her member of her family. And so, after talking with her, she didn't think anybody would understand, because she kind of had that stigma too, or she thought the same thing, like we weren't going to understand. Hang on one second. Rosie, girls, hey, not going to understand that she just lost her family pet. And that wasn't the case at all. And I spent some time with her, after this had happened. And, that's ridiculous. Absolutely we were going to take care of her and her needs. And, if anybody was going to understand, I was going to understand. It shouldn't be that way. We should always take care of our people. But that's the importance of having channels like this, and really getting the message out to people and companies. Pets are family, and pet loss grief is real, and that's the way we need to start treating it. And it needs to get out there that what people feel is real. It's not some sort of fake thing that people are using to get out of going to work or whatnot. It's a very real feeling. And the more we start taking the stigma away, that Rosie, the more we start taking the stigma away that this is some odd thing, Rosie, the more we start taking the stigma away, then the more we'll start normalizing that we should not be afraid, and people should not be ashamed that or hide away when they lose a pet. It should be very normalized. So my advice to you is, when you have a situation where you lose a pet, make sure you talk to your employer, you talk to your supervisors, let them know what's going on. And we need to start just coming out and letting people know, because I guarantee you're going to have more support than you realize. And if you don't have support, then come find a community like this who will support you, because there is a huge community out there of people that will support you. So until next week, hit the like and subscribe button. If you don't have a friend, you have one now. Thanks for stopping by. Pardon my Frenchie. This is me, 143. Take care. Bye-bye.